Today we're going to talk about getting a ranch job. Whether you grew up on a ranch or you've always wanted to work on a ranch, maybe you found yourself unemployed, or it's something that you always wanted to do but you didn't quite know how, you didn't have the skills, you didn't know who to contact or how to go about it. In this series, we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about Ranch World ads and Facebook. There's a lot of really good pages on Facebook about getting a ranch job and doing your research on the ranch before you go. There's a lot of situations on the internet that typically, if they are been looking for help, or that they have been for quite a while, or that they can't seem to hire local, there's always some red flags to look out for. And I have done this a couple times. I actually had ads on Ranch World ads, and I did a video about myself kind of like this and showed some of my skills and showed my horse and some of my equipment, and it was beneficial. It helps employers be able to see who they're working with, the kind of person that you are, the things that you like to do for a hobby, things that are important to you, and how to express that to them, how to be helpful, how to be polite, how to obtain these skills. You know, if you're living in an apartment somewhere, or you're living in suburbia with a small backyard, no horses, no cattle, but maybe a dog or a cat, and you think to yourself, how am I going to take myself out of this situation as a young teenager or a 20-something? How am I going to find a job? And there's just a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of skills that you can get just working on the weekends. You can help landscapers. A big part of ranch maintenance is mowing, weed eating, and caring for the equipment that does that. Tractors and the weed eaters. We are going to go over all those things in this series. So I hope you stick around. I hope it's useful. Definitely have a lot of input. I'm also going to be looking for a position, long-term position for myself. The position I'm in currently is in a long term. And this is kind of the purpose behind me having a YouTube, is to really work on my skills as a communicator, to work on my skills as a teacher. I have trained and educated a lot of employees through my career in the oil field. I've trained a lot of ranch hands. The last job, I had actually a couple helpers that helped me. We doctored cattle, built fence, welded, we did a lot of the same things together. We would maintenance the tractors at the same time, several hands make light work. So we'll go over a lot of those things that you can teach yourself. This is the point of YouTube, is that you can teach yourself stuff and apply that to your life, apply that skill. I've used it on all sorts of things, from working on my truck to how to write a proper email. We're actually going to go over that as well, how to write a good resume and places that you can go to help get a structured resume. I love resumes. The older generation that you're going to be working for, the older ranchers, they're used to the different way. They want to see something in paper. They're maybe not as digital. Like, to get them to see a video is a little bit tougher, but if they're on Ranch World ads or ranch work, they're on the internet. They have an email address. And so the world is changing. The way we get jobs is changing. The way we communicate is changing. The biggest thing is that you want to find the best situation for you that fits you the best, whether you're green and learning or you're experienced and you want somewhere that pays well, and you have a family and you have a bunch of things that need to be considered when hiring you. There's a lot of factors that play into that. A lot of places don't want you to have a dog. A lot of places don't want you to have a bunch of kids running around. So those are things that you need to know. So being transparent about yourself and what you have going on is crucial, because then they'll understand who they're hiring and they'll be able to negotiate with you. So it's an exciting time. I know people have been watching Yellowstone and they're all fired up. They want to live in a bunkhouse with a bunch of cowboys and doctor cattle all day. Unfortunately, it's not all Taylor Sheridan's wet dream. Real ranching is a lot of fun, and we do a lot of cool stuff, but it's really depicted poorly. And I guess that's also part of kind of the series, is to kind of show some reality. Don't show up at a job interview thinking you're going to be Jimmy and or one of the other ones. The way things go down, don't bring the silliness to a real ranch job. It won't last long, and you won't have it for very long. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. Stick around. We're going to have several parts to this series. Please feel free to contact me at any time if you have questions about getting a job, anything that I can help you with. My email is thesweethorsecompany@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.